16 years, it's the longest I've worked anywhere. Prior to being mayor, I had owned a company, and we were located on the west side. As we were expanding, I didn't think the city was a partner with us. I just didn't feel like we were appreciated as a small business. The other thing, I just thought our downtown could do better. I thought the city, you know, when you look at the numbers, and we're the third largest city in the state, and I just thought we should act more like that. So a couple of those things, I didn't have any major issues with my predecessor, but I decided I was going to run for mayor and focus on those couple things. And I think I've addressed those and more. The downtown is the heart of the community, and like we learned in science class, everything pulses from the heart, and strong heart, you know, strong body, strong community. So, yeah, I was really hell-bent on doing something major in the downtown. And, you know, it started with some infrastructure, right, with some parking, and then Nicolay, the city deck, housing, you know, we got Schreiber, and you know, connect people with the waterfront. And not only did we need the buildings and the infrastructure, we need to program it. You know, Fridays on the Fox and Dine on the Deck and those types of things, and have people as comfortable in the downtown as they are in their neighborhood park. And I don't know that I'm most proud of one thing. People ask me that all the time. I think it takes everything. You can't just do one thing and make a great city. It's a whole lot of things of recruiting talent and retaining it and making sure the senior citizens feel comfortable and safe. And obviously our crime rate, it's the lowest it's been since the 70s. I mean, we have automated garbage pickup. I mean, that was a big deal for the city to move to that. It saved us a lot of money, and then sure saved us a lot of, you know, shoulder and back injuries from our people. We've done some other policies internally with, you know, sexual harassment policies that we didn't have in the city. And I've been through, what, 4 congressmen, 3 county executives, 3 governors, a couple bishops. I mean, and I think you just got to stay tuned with everybody. I think it's important, and everybody wants our community to be successful. You know, I go to a lot of events, you know, like 500 events a year. That's a lot, you know, from Eagle Scouts to 100-year-old birthday parties. I go there for 2 reasons. One is obviously to support the event, but secondly, to hear from people. I would say to the next mayor that, look, you don't have to go to 500 events a year like I did, but if you go out there, people are pretty honest. There's a lot of free advice in Green Bay, and people are pretty honest about coming up to you. They feel very comfortable approaching the mayor, more so than like an assembly person, even though I represent more people than they do. And telling me what they think. I mean, it's hard to run a campaign, to raise money, to run a city, to raise a family. And in campaign finance, you raise a lot of money in this job at different periods of time, and the limit was $1,000, and I had 7 people who went over that, some by $30, some by a couple $100, and that was done at my house, at the kitchen table, Jim Schmitt doing it, and it was just sloppy bookkeeping and political speeding tickets. But so I pled guilty to it. I wanted to get that you know, behind me as quickly as I could. I wrote a book. That's one of the chapters. I mean, it happened. I'm not going to deny it, and I've learned from it. And kids that talk to me about running for office, and that happens all the time. I've always stressed, you know, I mean, keep good records, but now I really stress it. Keep good records on the incoming as well as what's going out of the campaign. I would help someone in politics. I think I'm done being on the ballot. I just think the city is doing better and can continue to do better, and I think we should be very proud of what we have here and the opportunities that we provide. Change is going to be healthy. I'm looking forward to it. Sometimes you got to force yourself to change a little bit, but yeah, there's something else out there for me, and I'm excited to see what that is.